Fit like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another NIMBY Rails / Transport Fever 2. As you can see, I've been a bit busy, so I built this line here, Newcastle upon Tyne via Berwick upon Tweed up here, and then into Edinburgh. This actually took quite a long time. This is actually a very long section, and there is a lot of nothing in between. I mean, not nothing wise. There's plenty of towns on the seaside, on the seafront. There's not many stations. There's like Allenmouth and Morperth. There's a couple. There's Cramlington. These are all run by Northern Services. Now I did check Berwick upon Tweed, and I did check the live Edinburgh station timetables. Now on Google, nicely, it actually tells you which services run from the station, i.e. Edinburgh Waverley does Avanti West Coast, the Caledonian Sleeper, the Cross Country, LNER, ScotRail and Transpennine Express. Now there are 3 trains that go Edinburgh via Newcastle. There is one that terminates at Newcastle, and that is the Transpennine Express that goes via Morperth. Right here. Alas, we don't have Morperth on our map. The other cross-country trains head down. One heads down to Birmingham. The other one heads down to Bristol Temple Meads, and there's another one that heads down and goes to Plymouth. So there are 3 different trains there. That's the lines they sort of run. Now, our Avanti West Coast and stuff, and the other Transpennine lines come across past Glasgow down to Carlisle, and then some of them stop at Manchester, the other ones stop at London, etc. And we've got our LNER, which is the LNER, the one that goes Aberdeen via Edinburgh to London, King's Cross, and the electric version of the train that runs to London, King's Cross, and starts in Edinburgh, departs from Edinburgh. So the only train we've got on, this is like a class 170, and like a sort of dark, sort of went for like a really dark navy colour for the Transpennine trains. Obviously you can't really see the liveries from top down, but I have set it in the lines as Transpennine Edinburgh to Newcastle via Morperth right here. So I am going to go and build that line, and we're going to throw on some Transpennine trains. I am excited because I've not done Transpennine trains yet. Now the other thing I wanted to do was our line that goes from Ayr up to Glasgow, and it also goes via the airport. You can't see the airport from here, but it is here. It's a lot more prominent to find on it's a lot more easier to find on Google Maps, but it is there. So that'll be another 2 lines. I was going to do these today because I thought, by the time I set up the cross-country trains and the Transpennine trains, then I was like, I can't do the LNER, and then I realised that the cross-country trains actually head down here. There is another one that heads to York as well, and it just sort of terminates in York, doesn't go any further. But we'll get the Transpennine trains up. I will add Berwick upon Tweed. If you go into Google Maps and click on Berwick upon Tweed Station, it does tell you, and I think it's just, right, there's a Morperth. We are not looking for Morperth, we're looking for Berwick. Berwick upon Tweed. The Tweed River. Yeah, the River Tweed. Yep, so when you click on the Berwick upon Tweed station, it tells you that the lines that run through there are cross country and LNER. The Transpennine train does not stop there. Neither also do the northern trains. Now the northern trains genuinely are around this Newcastle to Carlisle sort of area. If you click on Newcastle in Google Maps, it will tell you that there is northern trains. If you search for Glasgow to Newcastle upon Tyne, there is a service that used to run on a Sunday that used to go Newcastle via Edinburgh and that, and then push over to Glasgow. I couldn't find it on the scheduler. It's maybe not a thing anymore. I think that's more for people that were going for nights out in Newcastle, or like the weekend, going to Newcastle for the weekend and returning on the Sunday. And that's probably not a thing right now due to COVID. So I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it anywhere. I know exactly what train goes on it as well, and I was gonna do that line as well. I may still do it. We'll have a look. But from Glasgow, it tells you to take the Avanti West Coast or a Transpennine train down to Carlisle, and then head across via a Northern line. So it does say that Northern lines run up here. I think the Northern trains run up as far as, I think it's Alnmouth here, and then they sort of stop. They don't sort of go any further. I think there might be possibly a ScotRail train that goes to Berwick upon Tweed, but when you click on the station, it doesn't say that ScotRail is an operator that stops there. What does it say? Yep, it's just cross country and LNER, which I know for a fact definitely do stop there. Now, the one that sort of threw me was this. It seems quite a few trains stop here at Morpeth, but in my previous experience, I can never remember Morpeth. I don't think the LNER service does run. I can always check it right here. So go back to my Edinburgh Newcastle trains, which it does not seem to want to do. Hello, please go back. There we go. Yep, so Edinburgh Waverley. Yep, I was clicking on the stations to see, but I did actually have the previous line. So yeah, London to King's Cross apparently stops at Alnmouth before it goes across. Now, if I click, obviously it goes to London, but this LNER stops the one that is leaving at 8 AM tomorrow. Leaves Edinburgh Waverley, arrives at Alnmouth at, or maybe, no, yeah, it is Alnmouth. It doesn't stop at Morpeth or Berwick upon Tweed, which is strange because most of the LNER trains I've been on always stop at Berwick upon Tweed. So, going to the Schedule Explorer, there's lots. Cross country to Edinburgh Waverley to Birmingham New Street, stops at Dunbar, Berwick upon Tweed, Alnmouth, Newcastle, and then continues on. So there are lots of different variants. It does seem that not every train sort of stops. Yeah, here we go. There's an LNER, London King's Cross, Edinburgh to Newcastle, calling at Berwick upon Tweed, Alnmouth, Morpeth, and Newcastle. So we will get a couple of cross-country trains and LNER trains once the line has been further built down here. This actually took quite a surprisingly long time. I would imagine going from Newcastle down to York is going to take a surprisingly long time. Can get the Hull trains in as well over here. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. But we'll get this line built right here, and then I'm going to do the air line, and I'm going to build up Glasgow Airport. I need to get some air routes on the go. It's something I've not touched upon yet, but that I will have to do. But yeah, we'll leave it here for the NIMBY Rails map, and we'll head over to the Transport Fever 2 map now. So here we are on our Transport Fever 2 map. There's a few things we need to do first. For example, we actually need to build Berwick upon Tweed. We need to add that city in, just in the coast between Newcastle and, oh, this train is away. Newcastle and Edinburgh. But yeah, there's our classic freight train that looks pretty good. It actually did get some stuff, which is awesome. There we go. That would have been a better screenshot. There are actually people using this. It does actually make money. Right, but yeah, let's switch off all the nonsense that comes with the Transport Fever 2 HUD. Right, let's get rid of all that. Now, obviously, we need our passenger train to head out to Ayr. We want the airport in here. I might actually build the airport today, if we've got time left over, because this is probably not going to take us a massive amount of time. Now, I have, right, see this road here. We're going to delete it, because I have many times locked this road, and for some reason the game persists in and continuing to build over here. What happened there? Okay, so train 17, which is this train right here, has become confused because, yeah, right, so we'll speed that up, which is something I can still do in this game. We'll turn it back around. Go into Edinburgh, please. You need to unload your passengers, and then we can push play. Right. So as we mentioned, a couple more services to come out here. Cross country, Avanti West Coast, LNER, Transpennine. But yeah, we need to get Berwick upon Tweed built sort of over here. Now, the last time I had it sort of down here, it was encroaching quite closely to Newcastle. Newcastle does grow quite rapidly. Now I want an extra small, teeny tiny little town. I want it to go in there. That was almost perfect. I don't think I want it to grow up onto this hill side here. So this is going to have to go, right? Now, unfortunately, this might mean that, that I've deleted too much of the city, and the game will be upset with that. No, we've still got 40 residents. We've still got shopping facilities and whatnot. I am going to have to delete this though, because the train is going to come back in here. Whoa, that that grew fast. Yeah, so that's going to have to go as well. Right, check the numbers. Yeah, so it's just a very, very small area. Obviously, the Tweed River does come out. We're not going to have that on here though. I am going to build, right, a bypass that goes round here, and then it can, if it wants to, grow out. We've got a tunnel. Tunnel is fine. And then have you, whoops-a-daisy, go there. Now I would like it to grow quite quickly, the old barracks there. So adding like a route to another city is probably not a massively bad idea. We will connect up some of the streets. Now I'm gonna have to delete this section of road. Also, right, there's another building gone. I don't think I can really afford to lose any more buildings. Now that's gonna give us something absolutely terrible. So delete that and delete this. Right, get me sort of highway and byway that goes across. Yeah, just carve into the land, please. And that would be awesome. Now if it wants, it can grow out that way. It can grow out this way. I don't mind that, not at all. We will connect it to there though. And we will try and get the station in here, and we'll build some roads out. So buildings. For rail, please, buildings. The UK stations are absolutely magical. I can't believe it took me so long to actually get them. Platform length is 160. Now, Berwick is one of those platforms where, especially like the LNER train, it does say people in carriages like G and K or L and M or N and M or whatever, that you may have to progress to more inward carriages, as the train is too long for the platform station. the station platform. There we go. Right, I want to build that out to there, but without deleting a building. Is that possible? Another industry bites the dust. But I can pull this one down here, and I've even got room for a little bus station in there. Now we've got our 2 platform there, which is nice. Tracks, it should really be electrified track, really, because we're now heading south. It wants to go up, that's fine. You may continue up the way and then head out this way. Now, which platform are you actually going to place this on for the moment? Will I have it sharing a platform is one of the questions that I'm sort of deeply inclined to answer here. Now I think there are some free platforms sort of over this way. Now bring that down so the embankment is less egregious, and then I can also push it off to this far side as well, and that's something we can do. So maybe take it quite a distance out the way. We shall absolutely smooth this section out. So let's do so. Now I'm excited to use my very first Transpennine trains. They've been in the depots for some time now. I've just never got around to using them. But they do exist and they do run down here. Now obviously this one doesn't stop at Berwick-upon-Tweed. It's just going to be a direct Edinburgh to Newcastle sort of train, which is fine. I am going to signal this section up, and I am going to put the diamond for this in now. So we kind of want it to stop here. Now there is a train using that far side. In fact, we should actually see where trains are running. Train lines. Yeah, so these 2 platforms over here are free. This one over here is not free. This one here is free. That one there is free. So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 or 6 platforms that we can actually, well, I would say it's a lot less than that. Maybe 5. I do have some of these other trains sharing, which is totally fine. Because trains do share platforms in the real world. Unless you've got a lot of trains calling at the station, then maybe you might have your company might have its own dedicated platform. Like the LNERs, I think are dedicated to, I think it's platform 10 or something. No, it's not 10. It's the one that goes straight through though. The one that comes out the tunnel, comes into the station and then goes back into the tunnel and heads out. Right, we'll have that there. We shall have that there. We shall continue our build. Now, obviously, the Tyne River passes through Newcastle. The trains heading south basically instantly cross the Tyne after leaving the station. Now, obviously, because this map is so small and cutting out sections, so the river Tyne heads down here, Tynemouth would be down here, etc, etc. We ain't gonna have that. We are gonna delete at least this though, and we'll get the train in over here, I think. So Newcastle, quite a large city, that is totally fine. Now there are different cities, different train stations here. Would like to make it maybe something a bit more special for Newcastle. Now, it is not a new station. Building size, canopy length, medium, high, tracks type, catenary, platform length, tracks, a lot, I think. Maybe even 8 for building size 3. Yeah, we just make it absolutely huge. And platform length, long as well. And we'll keep it as an old school UK, and then we'll build it. We'll do some configuring of the station to get it looking more like the sort of proper Newcastle station. We'll maybe just add some glass roof or something. Yeah. Alright, mods, buildings. Yeah, I want street to come down here. There is obviously going to have to be a bus station at some point. Bring you around to there. Excellent. Yeah, I'm going to want a bypass that bypasses this. So I'll maybe have a bridge that comes over and the road can head down, but traffic can still get into good old whatchamacallit, Newcastle. Tracks, please. We want the fast ones. And then we want this to head round here. Yeah, head round this sort of hillside here. And then pop into there. So that it is actually, so there is a corner before it, so it is slowing down. Technically, it would have been travelling through the city of Newcastle, the train, before it gets to the train station for some time. There are definitely sections of viaduct elevated station as well. Now, these roads here look particularly hideous, so we're going to upgrade them, and I'm going to build a road. We're going to help the AI out here. I'm going to delete this road because it's kind of strange. Yeah, delete that for the minute. And this as well. It can head out that way if it wants, but I just don't like the way it's currently doing it. Right, another building is going to be deleted. That's okay. Now, I want you to come across there. And in fact, why are we messing around? We should really have larger street, definitely, going through the centre of Newcastle. Now, as you can see, a lot of buildings here are biting the proverbial bullet. They're getting deleted left, right, front, and centre. That's okay. I'm not too fussed about that. I'm going to upgrade this bit here as well, and that bit, and these houses are going as well. This area out here I will leave as smaller road out towards the coast here. There's some weird stuff happening there, but it's not it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Right, and then I want my road bypass to come down here. Now, freight is going to have to come into Newcastle as well, and I might just build the freight station over this side, have it like bridge over and whatnot, and then get through there. But this line is pretty much a done deal. Get me the signals, 1 and 2 and 3. What way are you facing? Yeah, that's the correct facing way. Right, so there and there. I do believe we have liveried buses also for Newcastle, so we shall locate them, and we'll get the commuter route up and running as well. And then I'm going to build out the highway because it's something I want to make sure is sort of done cleanly, if you know what I mean. Right, there's a weird, that would have been a nice place for like a quarry or something. We can always use that later if need be. We went here. Hello, car friend. Hello, car friend again. Right, this is mine. Please don't touch it. All the way out. Right, I think that should be far enough. Now we can get the train going. Obviously it's going to bypass this. We can actually launch it from this side. So go here, go to Edinburgh. Right, so it's split off and it's chosen to go on that platform. I will allow it to do so. We will change it up to red, and then we'll go Transpennine, Edinburgh, Waverley. Where's my caps lock? There we go. To Newcastle. Right, that is sort of done and dusted. Now, the train. Which side do you want to go on? You want to go on the right hand side? That is totally fine. Fine by me. Excuse me. We want a depot. Buildings. Yes, please. You want it to go on the right hand side. We'll add that there. And we shall have a look. Now, this can either be a diesel or it can be standard. There are standard diesels. Now, I think they're in here, right? I think there's a Transpennine version of this somewhere. Yeah, Transpennine Express. These look really nice, and we are going to use these, but we're going to put them on. We'll put them on a longer route, definitely. Now there might even be some Transpennines in here. There definitely is one in there, the 250. This is supposed to be like the APT, right? The Advanced Passenger Train. I don't think there's a Transpennine version of the 22 or the Class 91. The Flying Scotsman and LNER liveries. We can at least get them running at some point. The Euro Phoenix is really cool. I do like that livery. No Transpennine in here. These should be all good. Class 85s. There might be one in here. But these look predominantly like... That's cross country. I was close there. I was like, oh, there is one. Alas, there is not. LNER. Blah 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 blah. Transpennine Express Class 92. Ooh, right. Let's go into the electric multiple units. So these are the Strathclyde numbers. I mean, I don't know if I have to, right, go up to 2021. I suppose I could, because we'll see what we get here. The Air France A220 2-unit concept. 2-unit car concept. Yeah, there's probably 4 car. Oh, lots of stuff there. 3 variants of that. In fact, we probably should come out of the depot, right, and then go back in. The Tornado. The Tornado remake is there. Yep. So these are third rail units. Go into here. Look for Transpennine. Northern Rail. So that's interesting. The Northern Rail trains are there. Northern trains. Class 46. These are third rail as well, which we don't really have up in the north. I think that's more of a southern thing. Southwest trains, cross country, East Midlands, Heathrow Connect, London Midland, Northern by Arriva, ScotRail. Yeah, I was looking for these for ages, the 387s. And there was another train I needed that was back in 2019. Avanti West Coast. 5 car. Yep. 36 versions of this. Avanti, TFL, Cross Country, Transpennine Express. Now the Class 450 there could be a contender. We will bear that in mind, that is there. Southwest Rail. What about in here? Yeah, there's a Transpennine Avanti. Class 390, sorry, in there. Now there should be some Avanti West Coasts. Yeah, Avanti Safe Travels. There's quite a few actually. There's lots actually. Transpennine Express. Yeah, there's a few Transpennines, a few Avantis, lots of different stuff in here, which is nice. The Class 800. Yeah, Transpennine Express. That could be pretty cool as well. Check the diesels as well. Now, I think there's a... Okay, so there's not one in there. There's not one in the Voyager, which is a shame because I quite like it. And if it was there, I would have used it. Northern Rail, Gracie Fields, GNER, Turbostar, EMR, NT. So it might have to be an electric. That's okay though. Or not. The electrics look pretty cool as well. There's a Turbostar in... Well, it says Cross Country livery there, but that's a Transpennine livery. So I'm going to get this. Right, capacity of 155. We'll keep scooting along. What's C2C again? Coast to Coast or something? Cross Country Falcon. Or is this like Avanti Cross Country? Great Western Railways. There's the other Transpennine. Transport for Wales. British Rail Class 196. Unit car, Reddit, Cross Country, ScotRail. That's cool. Northern Rail, Virgin West Coast, Avanti West Coast, Cross Country, Abellio. I would imagine that there is going to be a Transpennine variant of this. Oh, National Express. Fooled me there. There is. 4-car unit. Transpennine Express. What do we want to use for this? I kind of want to use this one, so I'm going to buy this one, right? And we'll set it on a line. It will be Transpennine, Edinburgh to Newcastle. Away, fly my pretty. There it goes. Yeah, see, that looks nice. Transpennine. That'll be fine for running up and down on a... Well, it's a shorter route, so... There we go, very nice. Now, when you click on, like, the Newcastle station, it doesn't say, like, the Grand Central trains operate there, but I think that's where they start, right? Grand Central trains start in Newcastle and then head down south. Do I want a second variant of this? Not at the moment. We'll leave one on there just now, because this could become quite a congested section of track in between here, so we'll have to wait and see. Now I want a decent size bus station for... Now this is huge, but if it fits, I will place it. Right, it's too huge. That's okay. Maybe something like this. Give it something interesting. Yeah. One building will be removed. I think we've sacrificed quite a few buildings now. We'll try and keep as many as possible. Now that train is on its way. We will jump on it in just a second. We'll get the bus route set up here in Newcastle, so we'll have a stop there. We shall have it go down here, because I think that pretty much covers everything. And then have it stop there, because I think that pretty much covers everything. And then have it go back round to there. Right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make it yellow, please. Now it's going out and coming back round that way. That is totally fine for the moment. We should build the depot. Yes, we shall. And we shall figure out what it is we're going to put in here. This looks like a tram station. No, you are just a standard garage. Right, go there. There's a nice place for it. Buy a vehicle. I want passengers. And then we've got the absolute joy of going through this. Right. Also look for things that are associated with Newcastle. Stroud Valley, Northumbria, National West, East Yorkshire, City of Gloucester, Notts and Derby County, Strathay and Scottish, which I need to add. Tees and District with advert. Where's Tees again? West Midlands. Travel Company, West Midlands. West Midlands, early delivery, Old West Midlands, Travel Coventry, Travel West Midlands, Travel Your Bus, Travel Coventry, West Midlands, National Express, National Express, West Midlands. What? Is this the same? It's just been reworded twice. The Alexander. Right, let's see what you've got. Right, Arriva County, First Barbie, Dublin Bus, East Yorkshire, Magic Bus, Arriva, First Greater Manchester, Bradford, Halifax, Leeds, York, First Urban. Negatory on that. A couple of stagecoaches. I've been using the stagecoaches a lot in London. Unilink, Victus Bus, Coastliners are pretty cool. Blue Star, Victus, EYMS inspired Volvo. Don't know where. East Yorkshire and Midlands something. Maybe, perhaps. Yeah, this is German. Plaxton Point, Arriva Northumberland. Northumbria. Yes, Cardiff, Diamond Northwest, National Express, UK Operators Bus Pack. Here we go. A final, the big lemon, McGill's Orange. Now we could just go on to Google, right? The new Route Master, which we can use for London, and I need to actually put down to London. Right, we're not down and out yet. Rosso, Isatiro. Right, we're kind of down and out now. Right, so what is, we'll Google it, what is Newcastle's primary bus company? We'll see. It's given me all the lists for high school buses in Newcastle. School service, no. Bus company, Newcastle. Go northeast, Nexus. What is Nexus? Stagecoach Northeast. Okay, so in Newcastle it's Stagecoach. Stagecoach Newcastle. Okay. Now, if there was a cool double-decker stagecoach, find me double-decker. So there's the Alexander variant, Dublin bus, East Yorkshire, Stagecoach Manchester. Buy one of them. Right, I know it's Stagecoach Manchester, but we're kind of running out of options. The Leyland Olympia, do you have any Stagecoach liveries? I don't think it does. It should. I know where I live, there's lots of Leyland, or there used to be lots of Leyland Olympias. And it's prominently Stagecoach that runs in the area where I live. Maybe just get one of these, a DV64. And like weird multiple livery. No. Don't do that. Right, get me one of these as well. Right. So add them on. Yes, one of them says Manchester. No, we're not really massively upset about that. Let's have a look. Oh no, they don't come from there. Actually, I do need to rename the line. So, Stagecoach Newcastle. Stagecoach Newcom 1. Alright, so the double decker has headed over this way. This one is absolutely fine. It looks great. This stagecoach here, well, stagecoach in Manchester, well we need stagecoach in Newcastle. There seems to be literally a ridiculous amount of mods that are solely for Manchester. There are less mods for London than there are for Manchester. Manchester's got trains and all the buses, etc. But this will have to do just now. It looks really good. I'm happy with that. You have 8 passengers waiting. You have 0 passengers, however, at whatever this area is. Edinburgh. Right. We should probably check why there are no passengers there. It could be because there's only one bus rolling around here. There it is. No, that's a BASF that's going to pick up fuel. Is there actually any fuel there? I am going to set those freight trains to sit and wait for full loads now and again. But I want the bus station here. Okay, so there's a few intercity buses. There is one bus here. It's got 6 of 40. Let's follow it around. That's a stagecoach bus as well. Shock horror. I don't know where your next stop is entirely. Oh, right. So there are a few people waiting there. It's up to 7. Ooh. 1988 to 2019. It's slightly old, this bus. And it does look pretty dirty as well. If you go out, you can spread it. People will die. True. Oh yeah, there's a couple of people waiting here as well. Hello. But it looks like... Ah, there's my truck stop. That's cool. I mean, we do need to get as well... Wait, why are you heading away from the train station? Hello? Hello, my friend? Oh, that's bad. We do not like such things. Streets, upgrade that, this, and that. There you go. Have bus lane, my friend. That way, you should refrain. I don't understand what their fear of death is about turning left. Because in the real world, you would not be able to pull a U-turn, especially a bus like that. Would not be able to just pull a U-turn and head back. Many deaths would probably ensue. Maybe that's why this bus is advertised as so. If you get on this bus, you will probably die because it pulls extremely wild maneuvers, such as the one we just saw there. There's only 2 people waiting at the train. I think we are basically at the mercy of waiting for the cities to actually grow. This bus station is really nice. I really like it. There we go. There's me Caledonian sleeper that we could actually probably extend to Newcastle. I need something on the back of that. Definitely, I think. Now this train here was the one I was going to send from Glasgow and extend it out to Newcastle. And then I was going to get something smaller out as well. I might still do that. I mean, it's not like the train. The train's not massively struggling. It's doing quite well, actually. It's a million down, but 42 is probably the best we could hope for. Where's the Transpennine? Yeah, so people are starting to arrive because they want to go on that now. We need to rename this as Berwick upon Tweed. Berwick on Tweed. There you go. Welcome back to the show there, Berwick. Now, the last time I did this, I kind of screwed it up. And I've got a feeling that I'm going to kind of screw it up again. Now, I think I will have 2 areas, right, where this can sort of cross over. No. Right, bring it from this side first so I can get a feel of where I want this road to go. I do want it to sort of head around here. Alright, we'll get it going around that way. But we are going to want to connect it to there. Right, there's a bridge. It's not a very nice bridge, but we can make it a nice bridge. That. There we go. That looks sufficiently better. Now, all that's going to happen is everybody that wants to escape here and heads north comes down this way. So we need to add something, probably at this side as well, right? So that it doesn't do that. Now, tunnel could be slightly scary. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this back, delete that back, and then I'm literally going to take the road from here out to there. Ah, what? Okay, that's fine. I actually like that. Now the game has attempted to convert this back to normal street. But what I'm gonna do is that. There you go. So then we'll have the other road continue down here. We'll get some sort of the flyover in here, I think. Another road can head down to Carlisle, and this road can meet up right here. Something I do want to focus on is roads, because it does, if you neglect them, as I have done in both playthroughs, and I did my own little playthrough just for my own personal enjoyment. Yeah, neglecting roads is like super bad. The game will punish you severely for neglecting them. Now you see this idiot, Mohammed Edwards. I don't know where you're trying to go, my friend. Maybe if I did this, right, it will fix itself eventually, but if I get rid of those, I make this mine, I'm going to get rid of that. Oh wait, this was all mine and I just unselected it as not mine. There we go, so we're heading out of Newcastle there. This shall be mine, game. This shall be mine. Now keep an eye on the Berwick side also, because the game will try and build out this way. That should be fine for the moment. I'll maybe clean that road up. It's a bit jagged, as one might say. I am going to do an intercity buses here as well. I'm going to play about with the freight and have set them up to wait for full loads. And when I do that, I'm going to do the intercity buses that I've kind of missed out. The ones from Edinburgh up to Inverness, Glasgow, Inverness, etc, etc. But we've got this thing up and running. My first Transpennine train. It looks great. It does look really nice. Yeah, so we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and would like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you'd like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. I've been Danny Boy. This has been Transport Fever 2 on the UK map and NIMBY Rails on the UK map, and I will catch us later.